This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and fire. All right, Tio. I'm about to go to sleep a little bit myself. But, we got to do these videos. So all of a sudden, the excuses keep pouring in. So you have marital problems. Okay. Your wife left you. It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, Listen, man, I'm not surprised if that was the case. But even if that is the case, you don't run that shit into no excuses as a fight. You're a man after all. Men are supposed to be cool, calm, and collected. I don't want to hear this shit about your wife left. This is a fight that you were supposed to fight against George Kambosos Jr. Real men, alpha males, when they are going through adversity, they remain cool, calm, and collected. Yes, in the midst of everything that they're going through, people cannot see that they're sweating. You can never let a person see that you sweat, especially when you're an alpha male, especially when you're supposed to be a male at the highest levels. No one's supposed to see you sweat. No one's supposed to see you go through the shit that you've gone through. I've had life changes myself. No one knows that shit. No one's been able to understand, and no one's been able to see through life changes that I'm any fucking different. You want to know why? Because He Knows Everything doesn't show shit. He remains cool, calm, and collected. This is a prerequisite of being a male. You're supposed to always maintain your masculine frame. You're always supposed to maintain your masculine, manly energy, your kingship. You never give that up. Not even an inch, not even a mile. But see, I'm not going to have this conversation. Because with the super duper hype job variation, this is a convenient excuse. Why are you bringing this up now? Why didn't you bring this shit up months ago? Because Chris Rock said it best. When a person is divorcing now, they had to be divorcing half of the time that they were together. Let me say it again. If a person is divorcing now, they had to have been divorcing half of the time that they were together. It's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, Teofimo Lopez, don't nobody believe you, man. I don't believe this shit. This whole marriage shit that you're talking about, this is convenient. This is something that came out of the fucking blue to basically allow you to prostrate nonsense. You're not getting no fucking divorce. You're not having no fucking marital problems. You're not having no issues with your wife. You're finding an excuse that's going to fit. The reason why I know this is because first you said your elbow injury. First you said you need to have surgery. Then you turn around and said that you didn't train hard enough. And then you turn around and said that your dad needs to shut up and your dad needs to focus and lock in. And then you and your father had excuses that it's because you left Top Rank to go to the zone. Do you guys see how these excuses keep going back and forth and back? God is trying to teach me a lesson. God needs to punish me because what I'm doing and the behaviors that I'm showcasing, you're all over the place. So we can't believe this shit. We couldn't believe the other shit that we was hearing. We damn sure can't believe this. Just accept the fact that you lost. You're in what we call a in denial state of anonymous. Let me say it again. An in denial state of anonymous. The first step of the 12-step in denial anonymous program is you have to first admit that you are in fucking denial. If you don't admit that you're in fucking denial, no one's gonna take you seriously. You lost the fight. Just admit you got beat up. I've seen Floyd Mayweather. You said you were better than Floyd, you and your father. So yes, I'm gonna have to throw Floyd Mayweather in there. You guys said because you were quote unquote undisputed, but anyone that has the true boxing eye test knows that you guys were fake undisputed because you didn't have the WBC Super Championship belt that Devin Haney has. Now, he's an email champion, but I'm not gonna talk about Devin Haney. And your ass better focus this week. You better learn the lessons from Teofimo Lopez, and you better not reciprocate it because you can definitely become an upset yourself too. Back onto context. This is not going to fly over here. We're not going to believe this bullshit and this fuck shit that Teofimo Lopez is talking about. Because Teofimo Lopez is doing what a super duper hype job variation does. They give you super duper hype job variation jargon. They give you super duper hype job variation cap. See, new school people call it cap. But the real terminology for capping is hyperbole. That's what he's doing. He's giving you hyperbole. And the hyperbole he's giving you is he's going into infinity scamming by saying God this, God that. People all of a sudden find God when they need to make convenient excuses. Let me say it again. People all of a sudden find God when they need to make convenient excuses. You got your ass whooped. George Kambosos Jr. was hungry. While he was hungry in the gym working out since June, you had this motherfucker waiting 5 fucking months. That makes somebody hungry. It drives them. It allows them to be engineered. It allows them to push themselves to the highest degree, the highest order, and the highest magnitude. So what did you think was going to happen? You thought he was going to lay down? You thought George Kambosos Jr. was just going to sit there and be a lapdog? You left Top Rank. Bob Arum is an old car salesman, aka Shiesty motherfucker. Eddie Hearn is the new car salesman, aka new Shiesty motherfucker. But if you would have listened to He Knows Everything, I know because your dad has come to my channel and dropped comments. If y'all motherfuckers would have listened to me, since I steered you, I tried to steer you motherfuckers on the right ship. The enemy that you know is always better than the enemy that you don't know. Let me say it again. The enemy that you know is always better than the enemy that you don't know. And the enemy that you fucking know is Bob Arum. So you Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains, classic dotes and troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetorics should have stayed with your Bob Arum. Because you know what you're getting with him. He's not trying to sugarcoat it. He's too old. He's too set in his fucking ways. He's an old dog that you can't train new fucking tricks. He's still using archaic promotional tactics to promote. But he got charisma, he got charm, and that's why he's still able to command money and he's still able to sell. Eddie Hearn, on the other hand, Eddie Hearn is a new car salesman, a new shiesty motherfucker. So he's more modernized with the craftiness of car salesmanship. He understands the no haggle and no hassle. I'm not trying to do all of that. But you sat there and took your ass over to a failed app. Mind you, Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata of an Alvarez and I.E. Canelo Alvarez left. There's a reason why he left. He wasn't making money. But you bring your rabbit ass in. So at the end of the day, you got fed to the fucking wolves. And the wolf is George Kambosos Jr. He wasn't afraid of you. This guy's been sparring with Manny Pacquiao. He's been taking Manny Pacquiao shots. You thought he was going to be intimidated? You thought he was going to be wilted? You thought he was going to be bewildered by you? You thought he was going to basically be frazzled? No, it's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, Teofimo Lopez, you got your ass whooped. So don't come over here with these bullshit excuses. You making yourself look weaker and weaker out here in these boxing streets. The best thing you could have done was show great sportsmanship at the end of the fight. Don't be a heel. They've been successful heels now. You ain't no Ric Flair. You ain't no styling and profiling. Woo! Let me say it again. Styling and profiling. Woo! You're not Ric Flair. Ric Flair is a hellified heel. The Robin. An I.E. Joker variation that beat the shit out of Robin. The crowbar Robin. The Joker. He's an excellent heel. You're not that. You're the worst rendition of a heel. You're a sore loser. You got your ass beat. And you're going to have to face the music. And you're going to have to admit the first step of the 12th step of the In Denial of Anonymous program. Which is stop being fucking in denial. Accept the fact that you lost. Because the first time, the first moment, the first indication that you do this, you will be delivered. I keeps the foot on the whoop. I keeps the foot on the whoop. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.